Welcome to Rated M. I am your host, TR. Now, what I have to talk to you about, and I come to you every week, is with beauty awareness. Today, we're going to talk about, I almost said something else. Okay, we're going to talk about shaving the cookie. Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about, the do's and don'ts, the reason why you should or shouldn't, or the way to do it. Now, it says that women...
I never know. I swear, I'm going to need a heads up with your topics.
Okay. It says here, we women love products containing a nice smelling perfume. We think we're clean if we use these kinds of products because they smell clean. Apart from all kinds of allergies you could get from using products with stuff like soap, perfume, preservatives, your intimate area doesn't need these products at all. Now, your gynecologist will tell you, don't use certain things like, okay, here we're going to go back during my time. They had Norforms. I don't even think they sell them on the market. They do sell them?
Now, what is that?
It's a suppository.
In the bodega.
Okay, in the bodega. Okay, it's a suppository to help you flush out and clean the inside of your
It's an
vagina.
enema for your cookie.
Yeah.
Ain't it self-cleaning?
Douches.
No.
It's like
it's a suppository.
I thought it was
suppository.
self-cleaning.
It is.
Yeah, well, let me finish, okay? So your gynecologist will tell you those type of things not to use. Even when they have the feminine, what is it called, FDS sprays and stuff like that, that's something you shouldn't use. Okay? And because we're aware that most women don't know what proper vaginal hygiene is and how to keep your vagina healthy, I'm going to mention some things. For one, all vagina smells. We're not talking about that it smells funky. All vagina smells, okay? All vagina smells, it has a scent. It has a natural sense that is supposed to be really a nice...
It's like a musk kind of.
Yeah.
I heard it's supposed to attract the mate.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's supposed to attract your mate. All right?
Well, ain't you got
All right. Your vagina needs gentle care, and here's where I'm talking about. As far as the shaving your vagina is really not a good thing.
No?
No, they advise you to cut the pubic hair down. Shaving could cause.
Doing that.
I asked. Yeah, let me finish my segment, okay? They ask for you to cut it down low, and the reason why shaving, it can give you a staph infection. And you know that staph infections is not easy. You have to really be careful because when you shave, if you don't use a good razor, it goes against the skin. And when you go down to the very deep part of the vagina, that, and you figure urine hits it and stuff like that, and if you have freshly shaved, then those hair follicles are open, and you can get infected. It can really cause a problem. You can get ingrown hair. So they ask you to shave a little bit around it, but and cut it down and have a strip, because the hair also protects from infection.
Or it prevents friction.
So I guess
And it's really, you're really not supposed to. So they say if you're gonna do it, just leave a strip.
mohawk.
Yes.
Called the mohawk now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. There's asked to do that to keep yourself healthy, and when it's time for your menstrual, and it helps keeps infection. It really does, but you should cut it down low. Do not cut it off all the way, because then you open for yourself for infections.
You don't have to worry about me.
We live in a bald eagle age, though. I will say that because I think we all grew up this way where when you're around women, you're naked around women because we're all women.
Right.
So when my girlfriends would see me,
Listen.
would see me naked, they'd be like, "You need to do something about that," and I'd be like, "It's mine," So we live in a bald eagle age, and I nair.
Me too. Since I was 17.
Nair down there.
And
The
they're
whole
saying,
thing.
and they're
I
saying
think
here,
if I grow pubic hair, I think I'm now allergic to it because my
It
body
says
is so
it,
used to not having it.
but when you do stuff like that, it changes the pH in your
Yeah.
body.
I feel like the Nair leaves like a funny
And they're
scent.
saying that
It
you
does.
really
Nair
shouldn't.
has a scent.
You really shouldn't shave, and it causes
I don't.
infection. Also, as far as even douching, you could douche every day with plain water. You cannot douche every day with vinegar.
Be dry as a chip.
You don't be pickling yourself. You could do it every day with warm water. If you have a slight infection or a yeast problem, because this is what happens pre and post with your menstrual, you can put a little bit of peroxide with vinegar and warm water and do it. But it's not something that you would do all the time. Just they call it pre and post.
Well,
You could do that.
a little tip: if you have,
Or Benadine.
if you have a yeast infection, something like that, you can take a tampon, soak it in colloidal silver, and then insert it.
Or
for
yogurt.
3
told
hours.
you.
Well, I'm
yogurt
sorry. Wait a
with,
minute. Wait a minute. They're advising that not to really another thing not to use tampons because tampons again are starting to begin to cause toxic shock. Okay, and
Well, we're
someone that
talking
just
about
died. Yeah, well, someone just died. A lot of the tampons are not. They do stuff to draw the blood. So
believe that.
the product. They're telling you really now to stay away from tampons
Supposedly
because of the
lower
toxic.
absorbent.
Yeah, but the toxic
Well-
shock. Someone just died. 13 years
How long
old.
did
Just
she have it
died
in?
yesterday.
Yeah.
She didn't have it in long. She had it during her period, and she just do it, and it came 2 days, and she died. It was just announced
Yeah, it is
yesterday.
beginning to
It's
feel
toxic.
different.
Yeah, it's a toxic. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, we don't hear it all the time, and people don't talk about it. And I remember in the late 70s and early 80s, there was a problem with tampons, and it was causing toxic shock. It's back.
But it says on the box that's why you only leave it in for no longer than 3 hours or so. And they
To
do warn it.
infuse the specific
Yeah,
absorbent
but
that you
people really
think.
don't do that because if you're at work, you're at school, the first chance you get, that's when you handle your business.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's natural. Somebody might use it one time, and because of the pH in their body, it
Right.
causes a different thing. If you can stay away from tampons, do so. And even sanitary napkins have chemicals in it. They call it so it could draw, and people are getting more away from the it's a menstrual cup that they insert in.
Those are awesome.
Yeah. And then they also have, it's a menstrual rubber cup that you put inside and it goes inside there. And all you have to do is take it out, rinse it out, and put it right back.
It works awesome. I can.
Oh, I
I'm
never
gonna
knew.
get personal. I'm gonna get personal. I
I don't
actually
think I could use it.
am
cup?
like 4 cycles in for using those.
Like
and
this?
No.
No.
It's
You stupid.
If you had that vinegar, you could
It's
forget
medical.
about it.
It's medical grade silicone. It's really, really flexible. You fold it up a certain kind of way. You
Like
put
you
it
do
in,
a diaphragm and
Yeah.
you stick it up in you and it collects.
it. And I can tell you, I usually have really, really bad cramps during my period. And lately, the more
They're
I use
saying
it,
that
they
the
lessen
menstrual
up,
cup, yeah.
and it feels like you feel free. Like I go, oh, it's still on. Okay, it's off. Like it goes by faster. You can wear them longer. All kinds.
And
of good stuff.
also they have now where they have regular reusable pads. Yep, they're really cool. They are really cool. They have pads for different types of, if you have a heavy flow in the middle, at the end, and they have pads, reusable pads for like panty shields. They are fantastic.
I have a question about the cup. What about and I'm sorry, Ron, but what about like flow?
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
So if you have a really heavy one, you
It
can
doesn't
still
matter.
use-
You just change it a
And where
little
you
bit more
purchase
frequently.
this at? Because I've never even
I've
heard
never-
of
I
them.
mean, neither.
You
I
know what?
purchased
What
them
I'll do,
online.
I'll cover it possibly a little bit next week. Time is running out. It's about that time. We got to go. I thank Bev for bringing Healthy Lives Matter. Anissa, Fruitful Living, Lainey, Mommy and me, and our new person, Tawana, who is bringing Keeping It Real with Tawana, and of course, the one and only TR. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Mwah. Everybody say bye.
Bye.